Hello! Welcome to Critical Recap. I'm Dani Carr, and I'm here to catch you up on the latest episode of Critical Role. You can also catch up with the Critical Role podcast on Spotify, iTunes, and Google. Make sure to check out critroll.com for cool merch and information on events like Austin and more. Now, here's what happened on episode 83, Dark Bargains. Now inside the extraplanar cavern of the astral dreadnought, the Mighty Nein see some furniture in very dim torchlight, but it is absent of any sound or life. They realize it is some form of laboratory, and find a body lying on the ground, surrounded by glyphs. The body of Halas is still breathing, but unresponsive. Nott finds a ruby close by, and upon touching it, Halas's voice fills her head, asking to help each other. Jester looks into the ruby, seeing swirling mists and two amber eyes. Looking through Halas's spellbooks, they discover that the ruby is his magic jar, and that his soul has become trapped within. Despite their hesitations, they decide to talk to Halas. Bo, as the one non-magic user, carries the conversation. Halas claims the gem was sabotaged, trapping him, and promises riches if they free him. He soon realizes that he has been trapped in the ruby for over an eon.
Well, based on the fact that we are now working through time in a different aeon than I am familiar with, not knowing what PD refers to, and 800, wow. Yeah, it's been...
Oh, wow.
That is very problematic. It's... oh, no.
They discuss much, and he states that he has a way out of the dreadnought if they take the gem and his body with them. They call Allura for guidance, who corroborates Halas being trapped within the magic jar and warns them against his release. Halas agrees to help them get out in exchange for them helping him in return. He explains that the red ceiling glyphs, which Bo had noticed and the party had investigated earlier, are a plane shift circle, which the Nine thusly travel through with his body, landing safely in his study. They explain to Halas that Yusa is in the prison of soot, which he explains has soot that paralyzes people who speak. Jester finds the door that continues their path to the prison, but which contains a captured horned devil who is not to be trusted. Nott talks to Halas about the prison's setup before asking him about magic that can permanently change her body. Halas promises to discuss Nott's specific situation more if she frees him from the ruby. They head into the creepy circle-bound chamber, meeting the horned devil. They attempt to ignore its efforts to distract them as they search for the door to the prison. It tries to direct them to a green tome, but Ford asks about Halas, distracting it in turn.
He is a prize, that one. Sought after by even the highest in the hells. It would be so tasty.
You get the sense this devil's a little crazy.
As the devil explains its gifts and boons to Halas, the others find the door they need, and Caleb unlocks it with knock. They descend the dark staircase, then another chamber and another staircase. This floor is cold and still, with unmoving dust particles in the air, and holds several chests. The party communicate through paper, and encourage Nott to inspect the chests. She attempts to unlock one, and the death trap immediately kills her. The group rushes her out of the room and back to the devil's chamber. Jester pulls out a diamond and quickly casts Revivify.
You see the diamond crumple black and turn to dust.
No.
As the dust kind of drifts away, you see the hand of the traveler kind of catch it in the air and then place it onto the chest of Nott's body. The hand kind of gives one hard push on Nott's chest, and in that moment, you watch Nott's body come back to consciousness.
They urge Nott to remember to check for traps and head back down to the chamber after a short rest. They find Yusa's prison, and Jester paints holes on the bars with her magic paint, breaking him out. Yusa is deeply grateful and also warns them against freeing Halas. They decide to leave Halas's body in the study and take the ruby with them. They go to the dragon's lair, where Yusa goes home and the party loots the dragon's body. Caleb talks to Nott and asks her to give him time to study and not to put her faith in an amoral mage like Halas. Ford expresses his admiration to Jester for her quick resuscitation of Nott. They are both ready to go back, but Jester just wants to return to happiness, understanding why people get addicted to this place. They finally leave the ball and return to Yusa's tower. Allura arrives, and they begin a ritual to reveal the Angel of Irons, using Jester's drawing of Yasha to bond to her. Smoke and shadow shows images of Yasha, who is watched over by the Divine, but the angel holds it at bay. The ritual moves to reveal Yasha's captor, a black void and swirling chains of 7 points. The void screams and throws them apart, ending the ritual.
This thing you chase is a ruse. She looks to Yusa. Yusa. There is no angel of irons. It is a guise for the chained oblivion. For there is doom.
That is it for episode 83 of Critical Role. But is that really it? I have some thoughts. Holy shit, y'all, they saved Yusa and finally got out of the happy fun ball, but there is no way that Halas is trustworthy, right? But he's going to be pissed at them if they leave him hanging. But no honor among mages, I guess. But the Angel of Irons is actually Tharizdun, the Chained Oblivion! This is majorly bad, and I am terrified for what that means for Yasha and whatever Oban is planning. This is getting bigger than just a war, than anything they faced before, and I am worried. Oh, Mighty Nein. Anyway, catch episode 84 on Thursday, November 7th at 7 p.m. Pacific on twitch.tv/Critical Role or a week later on our podcast. Remember, daylight savings time was this week, so make sure to check wheniscriticalrole.com for air times. And don't forget to stay tuned to critroll.com for all the latest updates. Hey y'all! Thank you so much for watching this episode of Critical Recap. Make sure to like and subscribe, and don't forget to hit that little bell to get notifications on this and all our amazing uploads here at Critical Role. We love you!